What is up, guys? Rare Loot Brad, and part 3 of the April update has came out, and it is all about sandbox and crucible changes. So we're going to jump right into it, but I will mention right now that I'm going to go a lot more detailed tomorrow, because that's when they're going to talk about more of the actual information that they're adding into there, and I can get you the correct details. Right now I'm just getting what they said on stream, and basically the main highlights. So first off, no more running revive, so anybody with the Light Beyond Nemesis or any other short revive exotic, you can no longer run and revive them at the same time. It's going to take a lot longer to revive you. Trials is going to add an extra 2 seconds when someone goes down, so instead of being 5 seconds when someone was dead, it's going to take 7 seconds, which is really nice. It's going to better the game, so if someone goes down, they're not going to have the advantage by bringing them back up right away, and it brings it to 7 seconds, and if they go down again, it will be 14 seconds. Ammo. Everybody from all the game types starting off, you will start off with special ammo, which is super awesome. I don't know if that's going to be with trials or not. I'll have to see tomorrow with the patch notes that they put on there. So everybody's going to start off with special ammo. People can snipe right away. But the special ammo is going to spawn 3 minutes after. So long wait time for the special ammo. And then the next time is going to be 2 minutes. And heavy will only come once now in a game. It will not come twice or 3 or anything like that, just once. So heavy is definitely going to be a pivot point for many games, and I can't wait for that to come out. Rewards. Increase legendaries. They keep saying that. I don't know if it's actually going to be true, but whatever. Sax's weekly bounties will get you all the way up to 335 light. Well, could reward. Maybe not. Trials, getting to the lighthouse will get you 335. The bounties will get you 330, and Iron Banner should get you to 335 with their packages. Now to weapons, some of the big changes is auto rifles. The high rate of fire does less damage, and the slow rate of fire does a little bit more damage. These are little damage too, so probably not by too much, but may make the Doctrine of Passing not as viable, which could be a good thing. Pulse rifles, the slow rate of fire does more damage, so spare change. That might be in the meta now. Hand cannons, ammo inventory is increased. That's not the ammo that you have in the mag, but it's the ammo outside. Fusion rifles, better stability across the board. Probably not going to make it viable still. I mean, a little bit better, but probably not in there just yet. Maybe needs 1 or 2 more buffs before it can actually be viable. But snipers, woo! Super happy about this. Getting some nerfs. Well, kind of. Close range and medium range, it's getting those nerfs. Super happy about. Zoom distance for 3 of the closest range scopes are getting increased, so it's going to be a lot harder to see closer in. This is the long view, short bush, and the ambush. They are gone. Well, they're still there, but they zoom in a lot closer. Snapshot also is decreased from 30% to 20% of the zoom in time, and it also adds 2 frames to zooming into the scope. I think that's just in general. I don't think that's a snapshot. So, also stability across snipers is decreased. So, super happy there. And with that, we jump into exotics and what weapons that they have changed. First off, meta. I'm sorry, everybody. Meta is getting a nerf. No more high caliber. A lot of people love high caliber, and I will tell you now, Meta was overpowered with high caliber because no one would be able to shoot because of that little ricochet you'd get from getting shot from it. So super happy that's gone. Next off, Zero is getting a nerf and a buff, kind of. Their the fast rate of fire thing, it is getting a nerf, so it kicks in a lot later, 4 shots after, and then their slow fire, the focus, gets a range buff. So looks like they're trying to make slow firing auto rifles a lot better, so there we go. Hawkmoon gets an increased range. Last Word perk, where if you shoot from the hip, the damage has been nerfed. Thorn, which is still going to be a year 1, the damage that you do afterwards, so basically the little intensity thing from shooting someone, is going to be less, and as well as the damage. The damage and the intensity of it is going to be a lot less. Not the actual damage from the bullet, but the after effects from it. Icebreaker is still year 1, and everything is the same except the ammo that you have on it from switching to another weapon will not transfer. So, super sad. I'm actually more sad about this affecting PvE than it is PvP, so sad day. Also, they're doing that for sidearms too, for the lose ammo, which is really sad. Also, you're going to be able to get less ammo from sniping, shotguns, and heavy machine guns, so really sad there. Also, when people are talking about they should make PvE and PvP different, Well, they pretty much made a statement that they always want it to be 1-to-1. So it looks like that's not going to be changing anytime soon, and I'm actually kind of sad about that. Next is Dreg's Promise, which ADS now tracks. Apparently they said it already tracks. I never really knew about that, but it's going to track a lot better. So, woo! And Telesto fix a bug where it hurts friendly fire basically. And then the last couple things on here is the 1,000-yard stare, which is not an exotic, but is treated like one. The bullets in its ammo inventory has been decreased. Nothing else about it has been affected, but just that. And the Coulomb Terminus, the heavy machine gun from the raid, the bullets of it have been decreased, the amount that you can have in the mag. And then finally, it looks like Titans had their little like buff and nerf and all that stuff. It looks like Warlocks are going to be next. The person who did it only mentioned a couple things, and I bet there's a lot more than just what he said, but some of the key points is Sunsinger has a lower melee shield and frequency, so the melee is going to be a lot less, and the super, depending on what you combined, is going to do a little bit less than it used to be. Okay, Stormcaller, the super, you can't blow up a Titan bubble anymore with that landfall, and the super drains faster, and finally with the Voidwalker, their melee is going to be doing a lot better. That's about it for all the points that I'm getting from it. I will talk about all more in detail with tomorrow, because they're going to go a lot more in detail and tell us all about it. So definitely check back tomorrow if you want the true details of every single thing. But kind of hyped about no res running anymore. So we'll see how the changes are. I still wish they put a ranked and social playlist. I'm really sad they didn't have that in there, but whatever. This has been Rare Loot Brad, out.